Hey guys, so basically I'm gonna be doing an in-depth makeup tutorial. This is still my makeup from school, so I need to take this off real quick. So please ignore my dog if you hear her at any point. Anyways, so first thing I do is I'm literally just gonna put my hair back just so it's not in my way. But it's still definitely gonna be in my way because I have a lot of little baby hairs, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave my mascara on just because I really don't feel like taking it off. But anyways, so the second thing that I do, I don't know where my sunscreen is at. I usually put on a sunscreen before I start my makeup, but I don't know where it's at, and I don't really need sunscreen because I'm literally going to take this off after the video is over. But anyways, so I'm going to take this moisturizer. I'm literally just going to use a little bit of moisturizer because I don't want to do actual. I use this one. It's for very dry skin, but I have oily skin, but I bought it, and now I have to use all of it before I can get a new one. So that's great. I'm like halfway done with it. I've had it forever. I'm not really going to be looking at the camera a whole lot because that scares me, and because I have my mirror. Anyways, I'm working out, but it's okay. So anyways, you're just gonna rub all this moisturizer into your face, and then I'm gonna take my Got To Be Glued. It's just like the little mini version because I don't have the big one. So I'm gonna take this and a clean spoolie, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of glue. I'm not gonna use a whole lot, especially just because I'm gonna take this off. But I'm just gonna take a little bit of glue. I don't know if you guys can see that. But anyways, I'm gonna take a little bit of glue and then just brush up a little bit. Just make sure you get all the little hairs. And then you're gonna shake the tail first. And then I'm take this and I'm just like that. And like flatten that one, I guess. And then fluff out the end a little bit. Just because I want like these little ones in the front to be kind of standing up a little bit more. And then just keep messing with it until you get to like the shape that you want. And then I'm gonna get a little glue. And this is really hard, so this might take a little longer. What's it called? Sorry guys. Anyways. So once you get to your desired shape, I'm gonna take my Anastasia brow pomade. This is the shade Soft Brown. And then I'm gonna take just like a little flat brush. This one, it's like really, really thin. I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna dip it into the little pomade, and then I'm gonna use that to fill in the tail of my brow. So you're gonna start with the tail. You're gonna be a little bit more heavy-handed on the tail than on the front because you don't want your eyebrows to be blocky. And my hair just died, so that's great because it has a light. But anyways, you don't want your eyebrows to look blocky. You just kind of want to make it a little bit natural, like not fully 2016 brows, but like almost. You know, like kind of on the verge of 2016 brows. I try to like stay out of like this. Like I'm just gonna leave all this one and just focus really on like the tail part of it. But you want to make sure that it's like a smooth transition and not just like you could tell that there's like nothing here and then there's part there. If that makes sense. So then I'm just gonna go in and fill this other brow in. They're looking semi-decent. I'm gonna take my concealer. I've been using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Cream Puff. And then, so I'm just gonna take this concealer and I'm gonna use a brush kind of similar to this one. This one's a little smaller though. I'm just gonna take this little brush and I'm gonna dip it into this concealer. I'm gonna use this to carve out my brow. And the most important part is you have to connect these two lines just because it helps to make sure that your brows are even and not like crooked, you know? I'm sorry if you hear my dog crying. She wants to get out, but she's not allowed to. Anyways, so then I'm just gonna drag this down a little bit so I can blend it out. Anyways, so now we're gonna take some more concealer And I'm literally just gonna carve out the top of my brows. And we're just gonna connect the two lines just to make sure that the brows are even. But you know, sisters, not twins. And then I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna go right down the middle. Just one line should be fine. Down the middle. Okay, and then we're gonna close out my concealer. And then I'm gonna take this little fluffy brush and I'm gonna blend. Once it's like mostly blended, I'm just gonna take my little beauty blender, blend it in just a little bit more, just to make sure it's fully blended in. And then I'm gonna take my Buttermilk bronzer in the shade All Buttered Up. Love that. Anyways, and then I'm just gonna take this kind of like angled. So I'm just gonna dip into this and I'm gonna start on my forehead. So then there's that, and then I'm gonna put some more on my cheeks. And now I'm gonna take this other little angled brush and I'm gonna use this to contour my nose. I'm just gonna I don't like it to be too heavy, so I'm literally just gonna take it. I'm gonna start right here at the beginning of my brow, and I'm just gonna go up and down, up and down. Same thing on both sides. Start at the beginning of your brow, bring it down, and then blend it a little bit into my eyelid and my brow bone, like right underneath my brow. Who's gonna tell me I had a booger on my nose? Anyway, and then I'm gonna kind of like right on the sides, if that makes sense, and then a little bit underneath. And then this is like the little button nose effect. You're just gonna make like a little line right here and then a little circle. And then I take just a little bit and I put it right under my lip, just because it's supposed to make my lip look bigger. It really doesn't do very much, but I like it, so I do it. Anyways. So just make sure everything is blended in. And then I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Putty Blush. I don't know what shade this is, but this is what the color looks like. She's cute. I like her. The only thing is that it gets a lot of lint in the little pot, which is not my favorite. So sometimes I use this little brush. This was literally a Claire's brush and it broke. But because it broke, I've been using the butt end of this little beauty blender. I'm just gonna on the cheeks. I just into like this a little bit. Just not so much, but most of it is affordable. I got a couple of reservations for this. It's standard around. Also on so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this concealer again, same concealer as earlier, and I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna wipe off some of the excess concealer. I'm gonna do like a little fork. I don't know what to call that little shape. And then I'm gonna make a little line right here, and then just bring it out this way. Okay, and then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side and bring it out. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this same little brush that you used to carve out your brows. I'm gonna just put a little bit of concealer and then a little line right down the middle. And then you're gonna let this dry. once it's dried down a little bit, I'm not gonna wait for it to dry down all the way because I'm just gonna take this off. And the last thing you're gonna blend is under your eyes. You're gonna blend everything else first. And take my e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. And take this, and I'm just gonna go just 2 little sprays. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna take this, and you're gonna just go 1, 2, 3, one more time. I'm not gonna spray it because I'm not gonna waste it. Makeup is expensive, but anyways, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Fit Me Poreless powder, whatever. It's a pressed powder in shade 120 Classic Ivory. And I'm just gonna take this little powder puff, just go like this, and I'm gonna first set my under eyes. I just blended them, so you're gonna look up when you do it, just so it doesn't crease. And set my forehead, and center where I have a little creasing. And basically everywhere that I just put concealer. And I'm gonna take my Infallible 24-hour foundation and a powder. I use this for like my bronzer. I don't know what shade this is. Yeah, no. I don't know what shade this is. She's really broken, so that's really sad. And then I'm just gonna take this little brush, this little fluffy brush. This one is literally from Claire's. I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place Volume 4 blush. Love her. And I'm gonna take this little brush. I would take my Wet n Wild translucent powder and just put it like right under my eyes and like at the end of my contour, if that makes sense, and then a little bit on my forehead. And I would bake with that and let that sit for like 5 minutes, or as long as you want to. It really doesn't matter. My Wet n Wild, or not my Wet n Wild, my e.l.f. Matte Magic setting spray. Spray that one more time, and then I'm gonna take my, once I let the e.l.f. one dry, I put my One Size Until Dawn, spray that all over my face. And then I usually don't do highlighter, but sometimes if I feel like it, I do this Wet n Wild one. I don't know what shade this is, I'm sorry. But it's this like cute pink color. I literally taped it because it like fell apart, but it's this really pretty pink. I guess I'll put some on just for fun. And just a little Claire's brush, you know, on cheeks. And then I'll do my lip combo, my mascara, maybe some eyeliner. Use this lip liner. It's from Beauty Creations. It's called Snow Bay. So this is a Victoria's Secret lip gloss. It's coconut something. I want to say coconut craze. And that's it. I don't want to blend it in all the way, but anyways. And then just make sure my hair doesn't look super flat. And that's it.